Assalamu alaikum. Shalom, peeps. Hotep. Power to my people. My people. What's good with it? This is your boy Musa. Hey, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to it. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. Don't matter to me, man. I'm just getting my feet wet in the game. But if you do, may God bless you. Well, I've been on my little path of finding knowledge myself, man. And I always got to go back to the root of situations. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not a member of the Nation of Islam, but I love their teachings. I love the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Um, I love Farrakhan. I love his messages. You know, and I get a lot of flack sometimes, even from family, friends, so-called friends. But this man he's got to be sent from God. Got to be. He transformed me in a way that I'm not always about being about the world. I'm a different person now. I don't go and do the things that I used to do anymore. I'm a better father because of this man. I even talked to my father about this man, understanding that my father understands that Farrakhan is my spiritual father. My father know he was my sperm donor. He knows that. And he understands and is very understandable in a loving way for his son to express himself to it. And he understands completely. So man, this message, man, this is very uplifting. It's for people who's really striving for God, who who who's looking out for him and what God will do and put things in his situations. But the main thing God does, he don't want no worship but him alone. This lecture he has is called The First Law. Worship no God but Allah. And Allah, it only means it's God. It's God's original name. God has a lot of attributes, a lot of them. But if you want to use the right source and the direct name of God, it will be Allah. So check out the minister message on this, man. It's called The First Law. Worship no God but Allah. Check it out. Now, when one aspires to serve God, the Lord of the worlds, and to serve him alone, and I must add that second part to it, not serving him with somebody else, but serving him alone, associating nothing with him, understanding that he is singular, he is matchless, he is unique and incomparable, and has no associates, has no rivals or no partners, is above need of his creatures and all creation, is independent of all, but upon whom all are made to depend. When one comes into the knowledge of such being and commits oneself to worship that being and that being alone, that one is on the path of true greatness. That one is on the path of conquering not some obstacles, but all obstacles that lie in the pathway of man's becoming one with his creator. So a Muslim, a righteous person, doesn't do anything without God's assistance, praying for his help, seeking his aid. So the Quran opens, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Why seek his assistance? Because you and I were created in need and weak. Therefore, when something is created in need and weak,
coming into the world knowing nothing and helpless, that individual coming into the world needs assistance. So before you call out for help, help is there. So God gives every new life a mother to assist it in its development. But woe to the child who doesn't grow up from the worship of mother. Though when you're a child you worship your mother, that can be accepted from you. It can be tolerated by the God. But when you grow to an age where you understand that your mother is not the source of whatever she gives, that you must now escape your mother, escape your father, and find the source of it all. For you are not justified in worshiping your mother. You are not justified in worshiping your father. You are not justified in worshiping your prophets or your messengers or your kings or your rulers. You are only justified in worshiping him who is the source of your very existence. So you are required by the very nature in which you are created to search for him. And he gives you signs so that you won't get lost along the highway of life. He creates life and he makes it filled with vicissitudes and trials and tribulations. This is all a part of the journey that you may search for him. He's not satisfied to make it easy for you to find him. He wants you to long for him. He wants your soul to cry out for him. And even though mother can satisfy you for a while, father can satisfy you for a while, preacher may satisfy you for a while, mayor and governor and president may satisfy you for a while, prophet and messenger may satisfy you for a while, but God don't want you stopping on the road. For all of these are but signs on the road. You got to come all the way up to your meeting with him, and I will meet with him. The soul of the human being yearns to meet with its creator, of which the essence of the soul has its repository in the creator and emanated from the creator and longs to return to the creator. So God doesn't allow you in life to get comfortable. He makes it uncomfortable. When you get comfortable, he disturbs your comfort. When you feel you got it under control, he busts up your control. When you think you know, he shakes the foundation of what you think you know, that he may rattle you and shake you so that you will keep on the journey. Keep on the journey to him.
Oh, praise due to Allah, man, for the minister, for that message. Oh, man, Farrakhan is the bomb, man. And Muslim only means one who submits to God. Who don't want to submit to God? Who don't want to be a slave to God? To God, not man. Don't bow to man. And God necessarily wants you to be no slave, but he wants you to worship him. It's a difference. And man, you know, everybody is so hard on this man, and I don't see why. It makes me cry sometimes, because if it wasn't for him, I would not have the courage sometimes to do the things that I do. And I love this man. I never met him in my life. So, minister, if you're looking at this, man, I love you. Man, I will take a bullet for you. I would do, man, minister, I love you, man. If it wasn't for you, You just don't know. But then, like the video, man. Subscribe to me, man. This is your boy Musa. I love y'all. Love the peeps. And for the people, I'm out.